And together with our European partners, we continue to engage in dialogue with Pakistan on the issues of discriminatory legislation and the situation of minorities. Freedom of religion is a fundamental human right, and we will continue to voice our concerns to the government in Pakistan. Turning to the related question of media freedom raised by the Honourable Member, I am aware of the new ordinance introduced on the 4th of June giving greater powers to the Pakistan Media Regulatory Authority. But this ordinance was suspended on the 6th of June. I don't think the Honourable Member mentioned that, and subsequently revoked. In response, EU heads of mission in Islamabad reaffirmed the great importance which the EU attaches to freedom of expression and freedom of the media as crucial elements for a successful democratic process, and welcomed the government of Pakistan's decision to suspend the amendment. They expressed their confidence that further steps will be taken to safeguard a political climate in which freedom of expression and the media is respected and which is conducive to free and fair elections. Freedom of information is essential to economic and social development and stability, and we actively support the evolution of a free and fair press in Pakistan. Turning to democratic institutions, in Malta in 2005, Commonwealth heads of government welcomed the progress which Pakistan was making in restoring democracy and rebuilding democratic institutions. It is important that Pakistan continues this transition. Strengthening democratic institutions and promoting freedom of expression are vital steps in countering extremism and promoting an environment of tolerance. The United Kingdom's Department for International Development is working in partnership with Pakistan to help develop its institutions and increase the accountability of the state to its citizens. This programme has 4 dimensions: public sector reform, representative government, access to justice and citizen participation. We also support major interventions underpinning the reform process in government. An important context for DFID's work is Pakistan's devolution reform, which was announced in March 2000 by President Musharraf. A distinctive feature is that it aims to deliver justice at the doorstep, including moving beyond public safety and the recognition of basic human rights to political and administrative justice. Other interventions include support to tax administration reform, reform of the Federal Bureau of Statistics, and a package of district-level reforms in Faisalabad district. As this House is aware, when the Prime Minister visited Pakistan in November 2006, he announced a doubling of the UK's development programme for Pakistan. DFID is currently working on its new country assistance plan, which will include further support to Pakistan on good governance, institution building and empowerment. On elections, the United Kingdom looks to the Pakistan government to ensure that the forthcoming presidential and parliamentary elections are held in a free and fair manner in which it is equally possible for all political parties to participate. The government has welcomed the appointment of an independent election commissioner as an important first step towards those free and fair elections. We are supporting him and his team in their efforts to provide those free and fair elections and to strengthen the role of local election monitors. We call on the government of Pakistan and the Election Commission to continue their work on voter registration. In January this year, DFID announced that it would be giving £3.5 million to support the electoral process in Pakistan. The money will be spent in a number of areas which are fundamental to ensuring a successful electoral process. These include voter registration, training of polling staff and party agents, voter education, and ensuring maximum citizen participation in and oversight of the electoral process. The funds will also provide support for a group of international observers to give an objective analysis of the conduct of the elections. The Honourable Member for Bethnal Green and Bow has mentioned President Musharraf's dual role as Head of State and Chief of the Army Staff. The United Kingdom remains committed to the declaration made by Commonwealth heads of government in Malta in 2005, to which Pakistan also agreed, that until the 2 offices of Head of State and Chief of the Army Staff are separated, the process of democratisation in Pakistan will not be irreversible. In conclusion, Madam Deputy Speaker, I would emphasise that the United Kingdom has a long-term commitment to Pakistan's future. We are closely linked and we share common goals: to defeat terrorism, to tackle extremism and to share a peaceful and prosperous democratic future. For our part, the government will continue to work with the Pakistani government to achieve those goals.
Order, order. The question is that this House do now adjourn. As many as are of that opinion say aye.
Aye.
Of the contrary, no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it.